Good day everyone. I'm Cedrick Panganiban from BSc 112 and my assigned topic is all about section 21 and 22 of the 1987 Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines Bill of Rights Article 3. Before we go to our main topic, I will define what is 1987 Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines Article 3 Bill of Rights. It means that no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, and property without due process of law, nor shall be any person be denied an equal protection of the law. The 1987 Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines Article 3 Bill of Rights contains 22 sections. Each sections have their own characteristic that focuses on the rights of a person. There is some characteristic of rights. First is natural rights. Second is constitutional rights. Three is statutory rights. I will define what is natural rights. It is simply the right given by God. Constitutional rights, it compared and protect by a constitution. Ang statutory right, it is simply a rights that provides by the law. And there is also classifications of constitutional rights. There are political rights, civil rights, social and economic rights, rights of the accused. Now I will define each other. Political rights, it is the power of administration of the government. There is also a classification of constitutional rights. There are political rights, civil rights, social and economic rights, rights of the accused. I will define each other. Political rights, it is the power to participate directly or indirectly, the establishment or administration of the government. Next is the civil rights. Civil rights is a law which secure the private individuals for a purpose, enjoying their means of happiness. The social and economic rights, indeed, the ensure the well-being and economic security of an individual. Second naman, the right of the accused. The right of the accused, it's intended for the protection of the person accused of any crime. Okay, that is the brief explanation of 1987 Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines Article 3 Bill of Rights. Okay, now let's start our main topic. Section 21, it is the right against double jeopardy. It means that no person should be twice put in jeopardy for a punishment for the same offense if an act is punished by a law and an ordinance, convicted or acquittal under either shall constitute a bar to another prosecution for the same act. The idea behind the double jeopardy is an old one, dating back to the day of 355 BC. Athens, Greece, the first legal court of the West world, started that the law forbids the same man to try twice on the same issue. This clause has survived over century, hailing westward to the test of the true various court system, dating from the Athens and the Roman Empire, the Dark Ages, English court, and the Racing West. In my understanding about Section 21, the double jeopardy, when the person is charged with an offense or the case is terminated either by acquittal or constitution or in any other manners without express consent of the accused, the latter cannot again be charged with the same or identical offense. That is my understanding about double jeopardy. In simplest term, a person accused and charged of the crime cannot be prosecuted or punished more than once for the same incident. It sounds simple, right? But in the reality, it is more complex because the defense lawyer pays many questions from the defendant, such as the double jeopardy was leveled to the serious crime or to all the crimes. When does the protection of double jeopardy began or attach to an action? Um, and what point such this protection ends? What creates the same offense? The answer to these questions can be determined by a qualified and proficient criminal defense lawyer who work in area of the law handling cases involving double jeopardy. Uh, how the double jeopardy can protect defendant? Um, Double jeopardy ensure that the defendant receive a fair trial and punishment. And without this law, the government can use its power to prosecute some many or multiple times. And also without this rule, some who found innocent have a way of thinking that any times they can brought back to the trial to found guilty regardless to their actual guilt. The conclusion of double jeopardy, I think it is more good than bad, because it's better to have 10 guilty people go free than the one innocent person to go to the prison. And here's the video that explain the celebrated cases involving Trillanes, double jeopardy.
The Makati Regional Trial Court, or RTC Branch 148, junks the government plea to have opposition Senator Sonny Trillanes rearrested over previously dismissed coup d'etat charges. Branch 148 Judge Andres Soriano dismisses the motion of the Department of Justice, or DOJ, to issue an arrest warrant against the chief critic of President Rodrigo Duterte. Soriano notes the same court already dismissed the coup charges against Trillanes in September 2011. He says the decision has become final and executory. In his decision, Soriano cites a well-established doctrine that a final and executory judgment shall be immutable. Makati Judge Soriano's order clashes with the decision of another Makati court presided by Judge Elmo Alameda to reopen rebellion charges against Trillanes. Because the rebellion charges have been reopened in Alameda's sala, Trillanes will continue fighting the legality of Proclamation No. 57-2 through his petition pending at the Supreme Court.
Okay, now let's talk about another topic. Section 22 of 1987 Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines, Article 3, Bill of Rights. Section 22 is known to ex post facto. Section 22 in Latin from the after the crime, or after the incident, or after the facts. It means that the one which make an action done before passing a law which was innocent when done criminal and punished such an action. It simply means that new law cannot be applied to the people operating before a new law was passed. An ex post facto law is a law that retroactive changes that the legal consequences of the action that were committed or relationship that existed before the enactment of the law. Okay, now let's talk about another topic. Section 22 of 1987 Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines, Article 3, Bill of Rights. Section 22 is known to ex post facto. A law that makes illegal an act when legal, when committed, increases the penalties for an infraction after it has been committed, or charges the rule in evidence to make a conviction easier. The Philippine Constitution prohibits the making of ex post facto simply because The Philippines believe that no one, no cri- when there is no crime without a law prohibiting it. Just like nullum crimen, nulla poena sine lege. And now let's watch some celebrated cases that involve ex post facto. No to ex post facto. The Rappler CEO Maria Ressa.
Okay, before we go, here again is our developing story. The CEO of online news site Rappler is being arrested. You see there Maria Ressa being asked by some journalists. The NBI sent its agents Rappler's office to take custody of Maria Ressa, who's facing cyber libel charges over a story published in May 2012. That complaint was filed by businessman Wilfredo Keng in October 2017. This is over what he said was a supposed malicious story published at the height of the impeachment trial of then Chief Justice Renato Corona. Now, some see the case as an attack on Rappler, which has been vocal about the Duterte administration's war on drugs. Of course, Rappler is facing other charges, including tax evasion charges against it. Again, some breaking news. We're showing live shots of the arrest of the CEO of Rappler, Maria Ressa. We're trying to get our reporters there to give us an update on what's happening. But earlier, just before this newscast started, NBI agents were at the office of Rappler, serving a warrant of arrest against its CEO, Maria Ressa. They supposedly had given her until 6 p.m. to go with them. And from what we've been hearing, Maria Ressa has agreed to go with them. We had a statement of Justice Secretary Menardo Guevara earlier. He was saying that he has yet to verify the basis for the warrant of arrest against Maria Ressa, but he adds that at any rate, a simple solution was to post bail, whichever case it may be. What we're trying to find out where Maria is going to be sent and at what, how much was bail pegged. Again, the chief of the NBI Cybercrime Division at the office of online news site Rappler, serving the warrant of arrest against its CEO, Maria Ressa. We're still trying to get updates from that. Please stay tuned to ANC as we try to get our reporters on the line to tell us what's happening. But what we've been told is Maria Ressa has agreed to go with these NBI agents who have been serving a warrant of arrest against her.